In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, dear friends, some of us succeed and achieve a respectable and a worthy place in the society. They are seen achieving, moving forward, developing, progressing, and of course gaining prosperity and affluence. And then we, those who are unable to get all that, once we see them, we think about them, we talk about them, we interact about them with them, we come to know that maybe I am more intelligent than that particular person. I'm more intelligent. I am more worthy. I am more handsome, more well dressed. I talk better, etc. etc. In several ways, we think that maybe I'm superior, I'm better than that particular person. How come did he, she develop so much while I could not? I'm still there where I used to be. Why do we think like this one, dear friends? I am of the view that, dear friends, there is only one major, real reason. And we need to know, we need to understand what is this one very important reason. We need to know it, we need to understand it, dear friends. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given and gifted each one of us a certain amount of time, each one of us a certain amount of time, life, in the shape of hours, days, weeks, months, years, 5 in 10 years' time, decades, each one of us. So, likewise, we have been given energy, physical, mental, and others. Some of us were made handsome or beautiful. We got some money, inherited some money from our parents. Our parents, spent maybe a reasonably good amount of money on our education. All of these things. But, excuse me, unfortunately, many, or maybe most of us are seen spending our time for the sake of pleasure, spending our time for the sake of pleasure, just aiming for the time pass, a considerably good amount of time. Then, as far as physical energy is concerned, also we are seen wasting it here and there, again for the time pass, talking about the useless things, thinking about the useless things. Dear friends, all of us have got money. Some of us very little amount of it, while another some of us a good amount of money. But how are we using that particular money? Then all of us have certain contacts. Maybe all of us have the smartphone, many of us have the smartphones in their pocket. The way we are seen using this time, all the resources, our smartphone, how are we using it? How are we consuming it? How are we burning it? How are we wasting it? So, dear friends, so this is the reason why we are unable to achieve much, unable to succeed much, unable to become a kind of person we wanted to become, unable to be a person, who is quite a successful one in the society, in the personal life, in the career life and elsewhere, dear friends. Now look upon the people who have succeeded and have achieved much, have achieved a lot. So instead of thinking that I am more intelligent than as compared to this person, I am more, good looking, I have more money, I have more this and I have more that. So why I couldn't succeed and why did that particular person succeed? I should have been at their place and they should have been at my place. Dear friends, the only reason is that we were unable to utilize our resources in a meaningful, in a purposeful manner. And we do have certain and maybe several resources: time, physical energy, our good looks, our money, our contacts, the particular place we are living in, and maybe to some of us the leisure time. My dear friends, all of these things are precious, all of these resources are precious, and it is actually the utilizing our utilization of our resources which makes us either a successful person or maybe a failed person in the life, a failed person in the great game of life. Either we are in the career or at the home or wherever we are, or even if at all our life, our health is not good, then too I shall say that we had failed actually to utilize our resources in a meaningful, in a purposeful manner. We could not direct our resources, our energies, our time, our financial resources. We could not direct all of these things toward the right direction, toward the right destiny, to ride toward the right destination. And now look upon those people, look upon their strategy. How did they keep developing and how did they succeed in developing that much? We will come to know that they people knew the importance of their time, they people knew the importance of their physical and mental energies. They people knew. They people knew the importance of the money they were possessing, and they did everything else with their reach, to utilize it purposefully, to utilize it for the achievement of their own predetermined worthwhile goals. My dear friends, while those who could not succeed, they people were just bent upon wasting, just bent upon, the time pass and the things like this one. And that is how some of the people have succeeded and have succeeded so much, while another some of the people could not and could not succeed at all. It is not a rocket science at all. It is not something very complicated at all. It is something which is quite tangible. It is something which is quite understandable for all the people, and even for those people who are not having anything else more than mere common sense. We need to understand and we need to act upon it. That is how we are going to succeed, we are going to develop and progress. It is as simple as this one. No rocket science at all, nothing very complicated at all. So, if at all we try to understand and we try to take advantage of our today's talks, I believe that we are going to succeed. We are going to become a better and maybe a much, much better person.